Happy New Year, everybody! Karen here in this beautiful place, and I wanted to wish you the absolute best 2017, and I wish you all the great success and happiness and harmony and connection and softness and power and engagement and flexibility and passion and compassion, everything that you're dreaming of for 2017. And I know that sounds all really nice and happy, but the other part of this is to not avoid the discomfort, to not pretend that any discomfort or uncomfortable moments are happening. Because you know what? It's in those uncomfortable moments that there's the best messages sometimes. So one of my quests for 2017 is to not be afraid of the discomfort, because sometimes that uncomfortable feeling we get is the uncomfortable feeling of us about to step into our better selves, and it's our old patterns and stories, sometimes circumstances and people around us trying to hold us back. Or it's just scary. So when I feel uncomfortable, sometimes I'll look and I go, ooh, what am I about to do that's amazing? But sometimes those uncomfortable moments are telling us something that needs to change, something that needs to be explained better so that we can be understood, or maybe a question that needs to be asked to gain clarity of what's really happening. Sometimes when things are uncomfortable, it means I just need to change how I'm thinking about something. You know, sometimes you just change how you're thinking about something and everything is better. And sometimes there needs to be a boundary. Sometimes that uncomfortable feeling means I let a boundary slip, a necessary boundary. So, whatever it is, look at the discomfort. Because what I found, and I'm someone who doesn't like discomfort, I've spent lots of years practicing avoiding discomfort or pretending that everything's okay when it's not. So it's a lesson that I've had to learn again and again, and I'm making a quest here to look at each moment and say, what needs to happen in this moment right here with me so that there can be more ease? What do I have to let go of and realize that it can be better right now? And so, of course, this is for my horses, it's for my life, it's for me, it's for my relationships, it's for students, it's for how I run my business. Because somebody very wise told me just yesterday that the way we do anything is the way we do everything. So 2017 for me is about lifting my vision and not compartmentalizing my life so much. But wherever I go, there I am, and I'm the one in this moment. And you know, New Year for me is always a time to lift my sights to the wider view and to look around in the world. And again, I'm somebody who typically likes to just be in my little bubble, my happy paradise that I can create around myself. Because sometimes you can look out in the world and, you know, you see too many things that aren't going well. And, you know, maybe I can't personally, single-handedly stop a war or stop people from hating each other or hurting each other. But I can do everything that I can in my circle of influence. And you know, when you think about it, every big problem, every war, every conflict, every thing that, you know, is not right with the world that involves people usually comes down to there's one moment where somebody doesn't understand. There's one moment where someone won't change their mind. There's one moment where there's this disharmony. Something gets pushed down only to explode later. So if the way we do anything is the way we do everything, maybe if we practice, and we're so lucky, my horse people, we're so lucky to have these amazing horses that we love so much, and it's what we do for fun. How can we make that as harmonious as possible? Not being afraid to go to the uncomfortable places where we push ourselves to higher levels, and not being afraid to look at the things that aren't working and figure out why. What do you have to let go of to find the harmony? What boundary do you have to put up to find the harmony? What do you have to explain better to find the harmony? And what do you have to gain clarity about? What questions do you need to ask so that there can be harmony? And maybe if we all do that, starting with the things that we love the most and having a high standard and saying, no more will I let this disharmony go beyond this moment without finding out the message. Maybe if we all do that, starting with what we love and who we love, and then practicing it everywhere, in every moment that might not seem like an important moment. And maybe if we embody it and share it and let other people see that practice and teach it, those of us who teach, if we can teach it, maybe the way we handle a frustration with our horse can change the world. Maybe. I hope so. Anyway, who's with me? Who wants to practice being unafraid to look at the disharmony, being unafraid to look at what's going on in each moment? Who's with me to try to make every moment the absolute best that it can possibly be? And being willing to change ourselves as much as we wish other things and people would change. You with me? Let me know. All right, happy 2017. Thank you for listening to me. Bye.